Alright, so here's my smart gun that I made for an upcoming convention, which is Colossalcon in Sandusky, Ohio. This is the gun that's used by the Colonial Marines in the film Aliens. This is the considered the heavy weapons that they use in the movie. Quick history on how I got the gun. It's actually a big water cannon that I found at Gabriel Brothers a few years back. So when I saw it at Gabriel Brothers, I liked the look of it, so I bought it, spray painted it, and it looked awesome as it was. And as of a few weeks ago, I thought I'd make a convincing smart gun, so I did some work on it, and it actually turned out pretty well. Some things about the gun, here I'll tell you a little about it. The front braces right here, the original gun, they made these out of Kawasaki motorcycle parts, but these are just spray painted dowel rods that are hot glued together and hot glued to the gun. The barrel is made from a PVC pipe, hot glued to the barrel of the gun, as you can see. The back right here is just another dowel rod. I ran out of spray paint though, so I had to paint this with a dry erase marker so you can tell the difference between the paint here. Hot glued to the gun. This part's actually where the pump was for the water gun. Right here is going to be the receiver. This used to be another handle, but I cut that out. So in the future, what I'd like to do is buy those toy bullet belts that you find at Halloween stores. I like to buy one of those and hot glue it to there so it looks like bullets are coming out of the receiver. Front trigger right here, that's part of the gun. It's pretty convincing for a smart gun. Actually, the trigger of the smart gun is found in the back. This part right here would be a Kawasaki motorcycle part. It'd be the clutch handle. So you'd squeeze the clutch handle and that would make the gun fire. So the trigger up front would be to trigger different firing modes for the gun, because if you've played Alien vs. Predator or anything like that, then smart guns have two firing modes. They have a free mode and an infrared tracking mode. So this would be to cycle through those two firing modes. The back right here, this part is going to be the magazine. It's originally the part where you would screw in the water tanks for the water gun. I did some research, and the actual gun used drum magazines like you would find on an AK-47, but since I can't find any airsoft drum magazines, might as well just leave it as this is. I did try and make a drum magazine for it though. If you see right there, there's some little glue right there. What I tried to do was I tried to hot glue some Tupperware containers together and then glue them to the gun, spray painted them, but it didn't work, so I might as well just leave that as is. Now this right here, in the movie, the smart gunners, Drake and Vasquez, they would paint smart aleck things on their guns, like Drake put "my bitch" on his, and Vasquez put "adios" on hers, so that's what mine says. The quote is "Si vis pacem para bellum," which is a Latin phrase for "if you want peace, prepare for war." The whole gun itself is probably, I think it's 52, 53 inches long. So that's about the same length of an actual smart gun. The only downside to it though is if you pick it up, all the weight's focused on the handle. So this whole thing probably weighs a good 6, 7, maybe 8 pounds, and all the weight's focused on the handle, so it's going to be a little difficult trying to hold this throughout the convention. Just one note, I'm probably going to have to skip on the whole Steadicam harness that it's attached to, because that's going to be too much work and not a lot of time. One thing I'd like to do though is with this dowel rod right here, it's perfect height for using my camera for a kill cam. So that would be interesting to add to the gun. Yeah, with a little work, maybe put some Velcro on that part. Maybe I could turn my camera into a kill cam. Another interesting thing that I found out, there's a website where there's a guy who makes replica smart guns that you would find like there's another convention in Georgia called DragonCon. There's like 30 or 40 some people who dress up as Colonial Marines. I mean, they got the perfect armor, perfect camouflage, perfect weapons. Everything is really authentic. So there's a website where there's a guy who makes replica smart guns out of like actual parts from MG42 machine guns. I did send an email to him, but he hasn't responded, so I just had to resort to this. But I think this is actually pretty good, because I have no clue how much those replica smart guns cost. Probably a pretty penny. So this is my project. Yeah. So that's my smart gun. I'll see you at the convention.